gender stability.
Stereotypes.
Stereotypes.
That's why it's a tough.
Sorry, I just need to write. I forgot.
Thank you. Thank you, Omkar. So after the laughter, can we take a minute? Just breathe in
Breathe out.
with me because I need it. Thank you. Girls aren't good at maths. Women cannot drive. Be a man. Whiskey is a man's drink. She is a tomboy. She won't find a boy for herself. Gender roles are socially constructed. Words like be a man or man up suggest that suggest that physical power is a masculine trait. We have started accepting women in the professional sphere to some extent, but when we say to a boy, suck it up or stop being a girl, we are going back to square one of being gender stereotyped, especially when a boy is being emotionally sensitive or not eating or drinking enough beer. Such comments normalize sexism. They make it okay to be gender stereotyped. While thinking about this speech, I went on Google and I typed boys don't. Google said cry. And then I typed girls don't and Google said poop. And I said, seriously, if this is the most searched on Google, then I can imagine what kind of gender stereotype myths that people are suffering from. Gender is a spectrum. We may have male on one end and female on the other end, and there are many different identities in the middle. It is a range of expression. It is not defined by our body type. It is how we relate to ourselves, not our sexual orientation. The sex of an individual is defined when they are born, so a newborn can be assigned a boy or a girl depending on the sexual parts that they are born with. But we know nothing about the gender of that newborn when they are born. When we buy pink or blue for that newborn, we are assigning that newborn a specific gender that they will learn to grow up with and may submit to for the rest of their life, not even knowing that they could have traits from another gender or suppressing their own traits that they may have. The movie Three Idiots talked about how you cannot assign a child, you can't tell a child that they will have to grow up to be a doctor or an engineer, but we still cannot digest gender fluidity, any other gender except for a male or a female, very fixed extreme genders. We put girl babies in pink socks and boy babies in blue socks. But let me ask you, what about green? What about purple? What about orange? A child should be able to play with whatever type of toy they want, be it a Barbie doll or a G.I. Joe. A few weeks ago, my parents were sitting with their family friends and talking to their daughter, asking her about the different characteristics, the different things she wants in her future husband. So they would help her make her matrimonial page online, and her main criteria was that the boy she wants to marry should have a minimum salary of 70,000 rupees a month, because she might not want to work after a few years. So I was thinking, what if the boy doesn't want to work after a few years? What if he wants to take some time off and write his book? What if he wants to take time off to start his own business? What if he wants to take time off, a few months off to spend with his young children because he wants to? I realized that men suffer from this issue as much as women do. Men in our society have been brought up in the way that they have to earn enough money by their early 20s so that they can find a good wife. So it's a norm for parents to comment that I brought my girl up like a boy, or she is our boy, or she is no less than our boy. A few months ago, my sister was getting married in the month of March, and during the wedding, I wanted to get the Panditji, the priest, to let me do a lot of the ceremonies that are traditionally done by the bride's brother. So I went up to him and said, "Main hi bhai hoon," meaning I myself am the brother. So I realized that I'm also a part of that system, and that is the only way for me to explain to him to let me do those ceremonies. But I want to ask you, would we ever hear a parent say that I brought up my son like a girl? So to conclude, I just wanted to bring up and emphasize the fact that we in our daily lives assign people that box of stereotype and expect them to stay in those, whereas being gender fluid, being able to have some masculine traits and feminine traits might help us, be more successful in a lot of situations that we don't think we can handle given our stereotype boxes. Thank you.